Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube. I am Alexis and welcome back.
Never gonna give you up. I'm never gonna let you go. Never gonna say goodbye, no.
And welcome if you're new. I know I keep getting stuck on that, even last video I did that. So anyways, okay. Today's a video that a lot of people have been asking for quite frequently actually, and I'm actually happy to make this video because I wished I would have watched one of these kind of videos before, well, purchasing a vehicle at Okinawa or KADENA Air Base. So basically I got here, and the first week I got here, I didn't have a car. My sponsor drove me everywhere, so obviously I needed to start looking for a vehicle. So what I did was I looked at a couple places. I looked at BC Lot, which is a used car lot, and then there's also Payless Motors, also another used car lot, and then there's also the Lemon Lot. So if you guys are at another base, you probably already know what a lemon lot is. So it's basically used cars people are selling, and they just put them in the lot on base, so you can go drive around, look at them on base, and then they'll leave a number, and then you'll text the number like, hey, I'm interested in this car, and all that good stuff. So with me, my first thing I wanted to do was go to lemon lot. Went to the lemon lot, prices were jacked up, which makes sense because people usually put the high price, and then they want you to they want you to, well, they don't want you to negotiate lower. They probably want that price, but they know you're not going to pay that price, so then you talk them down lower. So my car, inserting cool picture, is a Subaru Legacy, and the asking price was $2,200, and my sponsor's like, nah, you know, that's just a really weird number. They're probably just jacking it up. So I asked for $1,800, and then lowered it to $1,700. So I paid $1,700 for my vehicle. Do I know if I made the best choice? I don't know. I guess in 2 years I'll make a video saying I regret my choice I made. I should have went with the used car lot, or yada yada yada. I don't know, like, because there's more to this story. So okay, so at first though, I really wasn't gonna go with lemon lot. I was like, I'm kind of sketch. Everyone around me is telling me go to BC, go to BC. Only because that's what people know, you know, like when someone does something so much, the people are just gonna follow along, like, oh, he's doing this, so I'm gonna do it this way. Exactly how I explained how I got my apartment. This guy used them, I'm gonna use them to get my apartment as well, because it's just what my sponsor was telling me. So this is why this video I think is gonna be helpful, because you guys will have more options, or you'll just have a better outlook, like, oh, these are my options I have. So yes. And then second, oh yeah, so the people are telling me to go to BC lot. So since so many people are telling me that, I went to go check out the BC lot. Actually, I really liked it. I like loved it. Like, I love the vehicles. The only thing was they're all in the $4,000 dollar price range. So like they're all like $4,000. So when I went there at the time I went there, they'd be like, oh, so whatever it says, take $1,000 off. But either it'd still kind of be around $4,000. So like kind of like paying $4,000 for a lot of cars, which isn't bad when you think about it, because they have lots of deals like Payless Motors, BC, and then there's so many other companies or like lots you can go to. There's so many, and when you first get here, people will hand you brochures, they'll tell you this, this, and this. So with that, I would read their pros and cons, like the benefits they have from going to each one, like, oh, for free oil changes for however long, or how many free oil changes, free repairs for like 2 years, or like, you buy from us, we'll buy it back from you after 2 years. Like, those are really good deals, and like, I don't know, that's why I was kind of going back and forth, like, should I go to BC because I'll get all these like awesome benefits with doing it. And I spoke to my dad, and the only reason I did not go with someone from the lot was just because my dad's like, why pay more for a used car when they're still in the end used cars? And I get that, and I understand where my dad's coming from, so that's why I did go with the choice of the lemon lot. But the other huge factor in this, that I didn't know what this was, JCI. JCI is a Japanese inspection. Basically, it can be, it can be hard to pass. Actually, also, if you're coming here, download the KADENA Connect app if you want. It's a free app. I think every base has it, because I know Aviano had it, and Korea had it. Basically, it's an app that just gives you information about the base before you're coming here. It'll even say like let's see. So when you go into the app, there's somewhere it says coming to KADENA, and then once you click that, you click newcomers, and then you click basics, and then you click motor vehicle. So it literally explains like everything inside of it. I don't know why I'm being hyper about this. Okay, purchasing a vehicle. So this is coming straight from the app. It's saying Used cars in Okinawa cost anywhere from $500 to $4,000 depending on the age of the vehicle, its condition, and what accessories it has. A physical auto release lot, Lemon Lot, is also located on KADENA. Before making a purchase, you may want to have the car checked over to ensure it's mechanically sound. And it says where the auto shop is, and then vehicle registration, and then it does talk about the JCI. It does, I know, because I read it. Oh yeah, both Japanese compulsory insurance and American insurance are required to operate a vehicle on Okinawa. Let's see. Okay, actually there's just so much in there. I just don't want to read straight from the app because this is kind of like my video telling you guys stuff, and you can read an app yourself if you want to download the app. So basically, what that app is saying is basically what I kind of already said. Like, if you want to spend $500 to $4,000, because a lot of the lots kind of like, their price is kind of like at the $4,000. And with that part being mechanically sound, that's a good one. Or having it inspected before buying it. I did not do that. Should I have done that? Yes. So my first thing I did when I bought it is I took it right to the, I don't know, not the auto shop, kind of like an auto shop, and I said, hey, can you just check this vehicle out? Can you get an oil change? And then they were telling me like, hey, your belts are about to break. You have no coolant in it. Like, there was some stuff, and like, I was like, oh wow, there's some stuff wrong with this car I didn't know about, which is fine. I don't really know anything about cars, so now I'm learning. And so I took it to the shop, got new belts, got an oil change, put coolant in it, and then I also, they said there's nothing wrong with the brakes, but like my brakes are squeaking really bad, so it's scaring me. I think the brakes are gonna break, but you know what? I'm really hoping this car makes it. Side point though, I was talking about the JCI though. JCI. Okay, so JCI is good for 2 years, the Japanese car insurance. So basically it's an inspection that can cost, it can be costly at least. My car for its last JCI cost $900. Like, I didn't pay for it, the seller did, and then that's because you need new brakes, a new tire, and then what else? Oh yeah, so for it being good for 2 years, he got it done in October. So mine is good till October 2020. So that's really cool. That's what made me think, oh, I want to buy this car because the JCI like just happened. So a lot of people will buy cars solely on the JCI. If it's in the Lemon Lot, like solely on the, like, if that makes sense. They'll like literally be like, oh, it has a far away JCI, done, and it's cheap, done. So now my car's not due until November 4th. That's what it says on the thing, but it's kind of bad for me because I PCS. Excuse me. I'm gonna PCS the same month my car's insurance. Like, I have to get a new inspection done, so it's kind of scary to me because I'm like, what am I gonna do? I have 2 years to think about this, but what am I gonna do? In the sense of, what if the JCI costs like $1,000? Like, that's crazy. Will someone even buy it for $1,000? At that time, you know? So now I'm like, or do you junk it for $500, but then I won't have a car to get to, like, here, like off base to base. So I say think about all of these things before purchasing the car. Also know how long you're gonna be here. So my thing was, since I'm only here for 2 years, I'm like, maybe this car will hold out for 2 years. Some people get extended long tours here for 4 years if they're married and they want to, you know, extend. So do you want to buy from a used car lot where you can get for sure repairs, and then, you know, it's safer in the long run? I've met some people here that's been here for 5 years. They're on their 4th car. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. And I'd look into the rules of like how many cars can you even own. Like, as one person, I don't know the rule, but I think I was told maybe like 1, or also you have to at least have your car for 6 months. I think that's what someone said, because I was joking like, oh, I'll just get a new car tomorrow, and like, but they're like, no, you can't do that. I was like, what? So I don't know, like, so I'm just like, oh no, like, this is kind of scary. But in the end, I love my car. It's doing good. She's running well. Has not broken down on me. She definitely has some love marks. Like, it's really dented in some parts, and I didn't cause these. I didn't even ask like how they happened. They're just there. So yes. And then also with cars, I want to say this too. When you're looking at apartments and stuff, like, make sure if you're living off base, mostly because on base you always have like good parking. Like, any place you go to or buy, you're gonna have parking, of course, but like, really look at like how you will have to park your car every day, because I didn't think about that when I bought my apartment, and like, I have to back into my apartment. Like, it's just better for me for doing that. Like, so every day I come and I just back up. It's not that big of a deal. It was just, I'm not even used to driving, and then having to back up past like 4 other cars scared me, because like, I didn't want to hit them. I don't hit them, but it's just something to think about because you're doing it every day. What else can I say about cars? Okay, so I was talking about the BC lot, Payless Motors. And there's more than that. Those are the two I just hear a lot about. Also, yeah, the yard sale page. I don't actually know if it's called yard sale, but any base always has like some kind of yard sale, garage sale, or some kind of interesting. They always have some kind of app. They have a website, not a website, a Facebook page where you can sell and buy things. I see on there a lot of times cars, which is crazy. Sometimes I'll see like free car and I'm like, what? Or like it'll be really cheap. Oh, like I'm PCSing, you get rid of it fast. So there's tons of pages at Okinawa or on Okinawa, like for used cars, selling cars, trading cars. I don't know if people really trade cars, but yeah. And also, side note, disclaimer, I'm really sorry I keep like swaying back and forth. I'm in a swirly chair. I wish I kind of didn't do it because I know in this video I have literally been going like this. I swear it's like I really can't stay focused. I have to talk with my hands, and that's what you get when you come here, guys. I feel like if you've been watching me, you really don't know what to expect. But I'm trying to do better, so that's all I got. And again, I'm at 11 to 12 minutes. I don't like making these videos long at all, so I hope this helped. I hope this brought some light to, I don't know. Hope it brought some ideas of how you're going to purchase a car, how you're going to look at cars. And I always would say, if you're going to look at cars, always bring someone who kind of knows stuff about cars, because I wouldn't have known my car was not in the best condition when I first saw it if I didn't have my friend there. Like, he even test drove it. I was like, thank you. Without you, I don't know what I would have done. So, okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I hope to see you next time.